Money FM 89.3. Best of breakfast. Companies to watch.
All right, folks, it is time to bring back Dan Koh to talk about some of the companies you should be having on your radar.
Good morning, Ryan. How was your Hari Raya weekend?
Pretty good. Long weekend, always a great time to recharge, and I'm sure you had a pretty good weekend.
Oh, it was fantastic. I had a good break at Bintan, but of course, back to work today. It's a short work week, though, and that's something we can look forward to. But let's jump into companies to watch. That's a segment where we spotlight and stock you up with ideas of listed companies that will call for your attention. So we're looking at market trends and risks, and maybe even hidden gems and warning signs to steer clear of. So 8855-0893. Tell us whether you think it's gonna be a hard or not. Ryan, you ready?
Let's go.
When I say pop, you say
Mart.
all right, Ryan. We're turning into one of the biggest phenomena in the world, the Pop Mart craze. Have you gotten anything from the shop?
Yeah, it's going off like crazy. I have to say, gladly, not yet.
Your kids aren't into it?
Not into it. They don't even know what is a labubu, so I'm quite glad. You, on the other hand, are quite a frequent buyer.
Unfortunately, yes. My partner loves labubus and the many other toys that he has.
How much is it anyways? How are you looking at?
Okay, so here's the thing. I think in the resale market, it could cost as low as about $20 to $30.
Oh, yeah, it's not too bad.
It's okay, it's not too bad. But retail, I think it's about $50 to $60 a toy.
Still okay.
Which is still okay. But yeah, I mean, if you have at least like 5 or 6 of them and the craze doesn't stop, Ryan, it adds up, you know?
Yeah. If you buy it every other week, then it kind of adds up.
Yeah, and you have the accessories that to top it up as well. They treat it like a little pen. You know, so you have like the other things, you know, for example, your watches, shoes, your shirts, your hats.
That's how they make your money.
Yeah. But yes, the Chinese toy company, known for its collectible designer toys, often sold in a blind box format. And that's what's causing the hype and the excitement that we're seeing today. In fact, they manage and represent artists from all over the world. And their roster spans from dozens of characters like Molly, Dimu, SkullPanda, and of course, the iconic monsters. Labubu. Do you recognize any one of them aside from Labubu, right?
Yeah, only Labubu. I think this goes into how this trend has been really taking off.
Yes.
Blind boxes and all.
And taking off is what they've done because Pop Mart International Group unveiled their latest financial results for the full year of 2024, and they've achieved a revenue of, wait for it, 13.04 billion renminbi. Now, that marked a year-on-year increase of 106.9%, with an adjusted net profit of 3.4 billion renminbi, up 185.9% from the previous year. Now, revenue from mainland China alone reflected a year-on-year growth of 52.3%, while markets outside of mainland China, including Hong Kong, Macau, and Taiwan, they were all up 375.2% year-on-year. So that exceeded expectations and setting new performance records as well. Now, in 2024, Pop Mart's intellectual property operations system, they've all reached new levels of maturity, notably in 4 key properties, namely the monsters, aka Labubu, Molly, SkullPanda, and Crybaby. Now, these characters alone collectively generated revenue exceeding 1 billion renminbi, Ryan. And did you know that the Monsters series, or basically Labubu, they skyrocketed from 368 million to 3 billion in 2024 alone?
Dan, you really know your stuff. I have to hand it to you.
News report, Ryan. I do my reading right. And on the other hand, we've got the Crybaby series seeing a related revenue increase by over 1,500%. Have you seen what the Crybaby looks like?
I imagine it is like a crybaby, a baby that's crying.
It's a little cartoon character with like tears.
Yes,
on the
I
side
probably
of
have
the
come
eye.
across it before.
Yeah.
So I am quite curious actually. We've talked about these numbers showing really great growth, but it came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So that is part of the base effect. So I'm just wondering now, with this now being factored in, will it be able to continue that type of growth that we have seen in the past year? Yeah.
And that's what's going to be on most investors' minds because, we're also seeing, combined revenue from other IPs from popular figures like Dimu World, Hirono, and Hirono is a one, I think, character that a lot of us would recognize, Le Petit Prince, that alone achieved a revenue of 730 million RMB, reflecting year-on-year growth of 106.9%. So that being said, I mean, all across the board, globally, we're seeing, demand for this product is increasing from the likes of Southeast Asian market to North American market. Revenue from Europe and Australia all increased as well to over 200%. And that can be said that, their substantial organic growth in the brick and mortar business is certainly doing well for Pop Mart without, in fact, significantly increasing the number of stores, while their online segment also experienced remarkable expansion. So it does show that the global phenomenon, which was endorsed by K-pop band Blackpink's Lisa, is proving to be taking off quite well. And that's because, she was seen holding onto a Labubu, I think, once at the airport. And that's how it got the excitement going and how everyone started buying into the Pop Mart craze. And it's turned out to be one of the hottest stocks of last year, with shares up 350% in the past year. Now, it's currently trading at 156.5 Hong Kong dollars. And Ryan, year over year, that's up more than 400% in Pop Mart. So, yes, if you look at it now, it does look like they're in for a good trajectory. We've got Morgan Stanley analyst Dustin Wei's team stating in a report that the accessories have given trendy toys new usage scenarios. That's making them no longer just collectibles lying around, but also maybe just for fashionistas to showcase their personalities.
Yeah, I like that they have managed to figure out how to get more revenue in that sense, right?
Yeah.
Just diversifying into accessories and so on. But at the same time, there is this other equation or side of the equation where there's so much competition now. And I'm not sure if you're old enough to remember Furby.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So that
it looks
came,
a bit creepy, the owl-looking
it had a following,
yeah.
and then it came and it went. So I'm wondering if this is going the same way.
Let's hope it does show us a different story in this sense. But for now, as of the 1st of April, according to our consensus rating, we've got a triple buy from TipRanks, Yahoo, and Barron's. And I'm going to give it a hot. What about you, Ryan?
I'm sitting this one now. I still can't get my head around this, so I'm not very confident.
Buy one, and Ryan. Buy one. Now, have you ever wondered what a Labubu is, Ryan?
Why is it even called Labubu?
It's an elf character that was created by this illustrator called Ka-Sing Lang.
Okay.
And it was inspired by Nordic mythology back in 2015 and when he was writing a story. And according to the original books, Labubu is actually a girl. And she features high pointed ears, has 9 serrated teeth, and doesn't have a tail. In fact, she has a boyfriend as well, I think. I can't remember what it's called. But what is Labubu's favorite type of music, Ryan?
Pop music?
Very good, just like his collectible toy boxes. And that's all we have for Pop Mart.
Before acting on the information on Money FM, please consider if it's suitable for your own investment objectives, financial situation, and risk tolerance. To listen to more great interviews, download our podcasts at audio.sg or download the audio app. That's AWEDIO, audio at the App Store and Google Play.